Hey guys, so today I'll be doing like a get ready with me. I don't know what eye color I want to do right now, but we'll see. Let's check it out. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe like orange, you know? Maybe not. You know what? We just gonna play with colors and we're gonna see. Because I don't know what color, like, I don't know. Picking a color out is like the hardest thing to do, y'all. So, I'm going to be using my Morphe concealer, which is this one right here. So, what I do is just I put this all over my eyelid like this. And also, it may crease up, obviously, because you know my creases are right there. I'm gonna use my P.E.B blender just to pat that in and blend it in. What I really want to try out is the P.E.B base, the Pro base. I heard that is like really good, so like I want to try that out myself. But Morphe had it on their website, but they're sold out. Okay, so let me see. So I have this one. I don't know what color I want to do. Let's do green. I like green. Like, if y'all did not know, I really like neon green. So my favorite color used to be blue when I was in elementary school, and I don't know, like I even painted, I had painted my room green. Like, I tell you, like I really loved green that much. So what I do first is I put down the darkest color down first, and also I don't set my concealer with a powder, just because you won't get the well, in my my opinion, you won't get the same consistency as if you were to set it. It's like you're taking away, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but you know, if you try it out, you'll see the difference. And I learned this trick from this girl. I forgot her name, sorry. But by putting down the dark color first, and excuse me, because the dark color, you know, when you set other stuff down, it won't let the it'll lose the pigmentation, basically. Like, if you're using like colors and then you throw a dark color over it, you're gonna lose the color. So what I do is pat it in and like so. So I'm gonna go off camera, I'm gonna do my other eye, and I'm gonna show you guys what it'll look like. Okay, so I did my other eye already. So now I'm going to go in with this other green. The names are on this palette, I'm not sure, but oh, I forgot to show y'all. I'm using Take Me Back to Brazil by BH Cosmetics. Y'all, this shit is good. So I'll pat this color in the darker one. I'll show you guys what color I used there first. So I used that one first. I'm sorry, I used this one first. Now I'm using this one. And in person, off camera, it looks a bit darker. So I know it looks lighter on camera right now. I blend that in. So this is what both, tongue twister. So this is what both eyes look like so far. I know it looks weird, but trust the process. So with this eye, what I did with this, So with this eye, what I did was I used this color right here. It's this one. That's the color I used. So what I'm going to do is pack that color here, and then I'll just blend. It's like almost like a swamp green in a way. And then I went back with like the darker one. It's like almost like a teal. No. You know what? Just forget I even said anything. And then I'll take my other brush. Just, you know, blend everything in. So, and then I'm going to cut my crease. So you want to start, well, I tend to start right here. That's what I like to do, but everyone has their own preference. What helps me is, I know some people look up and they do it. What helps me is I look down and I do it. You have to keep your hand as still as still as oh my god, as still as possible. So that's what I'm gonna do for that one. And then I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star brush. It's a flat brush, JS11. This is what I'm gonna use. And then I'm gonna go in with, I don't know if y'all can see, that color. Oh y'all, also what helps is when you're putting the concealer, if you look up, wherever it touches, you just connect the line. And I'm not gonna set the concealer just because I want the pigmentation. You see? And don't rub it either. Don't blend it yet. And it's okay if you mess up as well, you know. I've never tried this lime green on me, but it's always a first for everything. So I'm gonna go back in with this color right here into my creasing line and just to blend out. So what I'm doing right now is blending out the excess color. So I kind of like got out the line just a tad bit. So I'm just gonna go back in with that color and back in with the light color as well. And what I like to do is like blend the corner out. And this eye is done. Okay, so I put the Milk and Magnesium on a brush. I put on a brush that I got for free from Ulta, so I won't feel that bad. It feels so weird putting this like all over my face, knowing that I ain't gonna lie, I used to drink this back then No more. When I was smaller though. I don't know if I should put it on my forehead. I'll put a little on my forehead. Okay. So I'm gonna let this sit and I'm gonna come back when it's dry. I'm gonna give it like about 5 minutes or so for it to dry out. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's dried. It looks so weird, but yeah. So I put this all over my face and it just like smeared off from right there. So I'm going to use my Lancome. I love this Lancome foundation, y'all. It's like really good. So it's this one. I'm just gonna blend that in. Actually, I'm going to, because I like to put my concealer first in my face. I like to put my concealer down right here. And then I put my foundation and then I do the real concealer. So, I'm gonna do that. My Smashbox. I like the Smashbox. I use the foundation stick. I went to the cosmetic store and I got this for only $5. I made sure it wasn't expired though, because sometimes people try to sell you expired stuff. And yeah, makeup does expire because I used to work at a makeup store and my manager there, y'all, let me tell y'all, she used to sell expired shit. Like, she would be mad that we would say stuff, you know, like she'd be really mad. Like, sis, ain't nobody trying to buy no used makeup. Like, I mean, expired makeup. Like, you know, you could sue the company for that. Oh, and I like to like dab it in with this brush. I got this brush. Ugh, I can't talk no more. I got this brush from BH Cosmetics in a little kit. I think I only paid like, I like to use a beauty blender down here just because I feel like it sharpens it up a bit more. But everyone has their preference. So I usually set the powder anywhere that I feel like I get oily. So my skin is pretty weird. Like, I'm oily in my T-zone and I get oily like around here. But so, and then afterwards I like to use a bigger brush. This one's from the BH Cosmetics and I just brush it all off. And then that's it. And then for my for my under eyes, I'm gonna go in back with the same color. I'm gonna do the dark green underneath. I'm gonna just smudge it out. I'm gonna put on, so for my lashes, I'm gonna be using the Queen Bee lashes. This is from her Estados collection, y'all. I love her lashes. Her lashes are amazing. Like, I swear they're like the best thing ever. Like, I used to buy my lashes from the beauty supply store. They not the same, sis. They not. I just like bigger lashes. I don't know why. They're just so good. Like, and I use the Duo glue. This is the dark tone one, the black one. But it doesn't come out black. It come out like gray. Let me show you. I used these when I did like a pink color. So this is what I do. I just put the glue everywhere on here. And then you let that sit for like a couple seconds. Okay, so what I mean with my lash glue getting tackier is when it's like drying down a bit and it's a bit more stickier. So for me, it's easier if you get as close as possible to that lash line. And for me, I hold that there and I start to connect. So what I find easy is if you hold the middle down first, because that's like your pinpoint. And then you make sure you get as close as possible. And then this might happen, but that's normal. It's okay. So that's what it looks like. Okay, and then after all of that, this is your final look. And these lashes are in Colomia. Get you some.